taken a sabbatical from, not from news, but definitely from political opinion crap, because it's like freaking ESPN for, life and death.
I've been binging True Blood because it requires zero brain activity.
There are two things I remember from attempting to get through True Blood, and I did not complete this. There are two things I remember. One of the vampires says, "We're not puppy dogs." And then I'm sitting at home. The first thing I said, "Well, what are you, Vampire Bill?" And the other thing I remember is when Sookie's brother got tied to a bed and a bunch of were-panthers ran a train on him. People at home are like,
it's funny.
What?
One of the years at New York Comic Con, we actually worked with Charlene Harris, who wrote all the Sookie Stackhouse books.
Yeah, but she didn't write the show.
Right. But she had a different television show that they were promoting at New York Comic Con called Midnight Texas. I never watched that one.
Yeah.
Sweetest little old Southern grandma.
Yep.
Just the nicest little old lady. And you looked at her and you were like,
you did that?
There's a lot up there. There's a lot up there, Grandma. Grandma's dirty as fuck.
Either that, she's had an amazing life.
Yeah. And like she had a cane. She was real, like, picture sweet Southern grandma. And that's what this writer looks like. And like we watched an episode of the show she was there to promote, and I'm just like, she's dirty as fuck, dude.
Yeah, but the thing about True Blood is it's like the porn movie of vampires. Not just because of the sex stuff. Yeah. It's just like everybody in it seems disaffected and tired by what they're doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enough talking about that.
You know what? It requires zero brain activity. So.
It does. Yeah. Well, enough talking about that. We have other silly crap to talk about. Shall we proceed to it? Because this week,
let's do.
Each week, Catherine, the Radio Dead Air audience, go out in the worldwide interwebs, find all sorts of horrible stuff, bring back here for a little segment we like to call "What the F is Wrong with You?" And we're kicking this one off in my neck of the woods, close to it, Beaufort, South Carolina, a little bit north of me. No, south of me. Wait, what? Is south? Yes, south of me.
Oh, bless your heart. Someone in the chat was like, I don't remember anything in True Blood about trains. Are you lost, babe? I don't know if you should be here. I'm afraid we might hurt you.
Anyway, so yeah, this is like one of those moments you think like someone could ask me if I wished really, really hard. By
the way, Charlie is behind you, just living his best life.
He's having fun back there. We can check in on him real quick if we want. There we go. Let's see. There he is. How you doing, bud?
So happy.
There's Hamlet.
And what's great
too.
is he kind of looks like he's like emerging out of your skull from my angle.
You having fun, bud? Okay. The internet loves cats. We'll keep that in. Anyway, so yeah, this is one of those stories where it's like you could seriously ask me if I made a wish really, really hard.
Are there monkeys? Wait, there are. I know what we're doing.
There are 43 escaped research monkeys still loose in South Carolina after caretaker failed to shut 2 doors. Police are still searching for 43 monkeys that escaped from a research facility in South Carolina on Wednesday, as the head of the company revealed that the outbreak happened when a staff member failed to secure a door properly. Failed.
You know what? This happened last Wednesday. He got up, he checked the election results, and he left the monkeys loose.
People think I got the power because I got them all, because I got the monkeys. No, I got the power because I'll let the monkeys loose. They don't goddamn understand that, and they don't goddamn understand me. That's all right. That's okay, see, because people, they understands monkeys. Oh,
I love that you have that whole thing memorized.
It is that on my deathbed. On my deathbed. That's what I'm going to rise up with the fucking monkey and just pat. I'll be dead. That's it. Police in Beaufort County confirmed Thursday night the primates were in the wooded region surrounding the Alpha Genesis facility, a rural area on the edge of Yamasee. Locals are urged to lock their windows and doors and not to interact with the monkeys. Instead, call 911 immediately upon spotting any of the escaped primates. Listen to me. Did you see a monkey? No, you fucking didn't. You didn't see no fucking monkeys. You did not see No. We do not narc. I don't care if it's monkeys. You do not narc. We are not narking on the monkeys.
Unfortunately, they were testing the new rage virus on the monkeys, and they gave them guns.
They'll fit right in. It's South Carolina. Yeah. They'll acclimate just fine. So the monkeys. Now here's the thing. All the monkeys are very young females weighing just 6 to 7 pounds. The animals are too young to carry disease. Yeah, it's unclear. This means they're incapable of contracting disease or simply have been introduced in clinical trials. Now, that's the part that made me a little sad. They're all female. Because I was hoping that we would have like
they're all babies.
I was hoping we'd have like a Planet of the Apes scenario, like the remake. The one with
could they
what's his
do worse?
Fuck? I mean.
Oh, you mean like Marky Mark and the Monkey Bunch?
Well, No, the other one, James.
Oh,
James Molester, that guy.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I wanted, because that happened in Florida. There are a bunch of monkeys running around Florida who have gotten loose, and they have a population of monkeys in fucking Florida. And I'm sitting here like, why can't I have that? Why can't I have nice things, God? I've been a good guy.
It sounds like you can.
I take care of kitties.
How far are you from Beaufort?
But once they catch them or they don't, that's it. This colony it's not going to perpetuate. I want perpetual monkeys.
Well, what were they testing on the poor babies?
I don't know. I want to drive to Savannah knowing that on my way down the coast, I can look out the window and there's fucking monkeys. Is that so much to fucking ask?
No,
your headphone died. Hello?
Sorry, there we go. My headphones died. Are you messing with me?
No.
Stop that.
That's
not nice.
Let's move right along. Wicked is coming to screen soon. Do you know that's only part one? Do you know it's only part one?
I know.
And it's 3 hours long?
And the stage musical is not that long, so I'm confused. Because it's not based on the book.
No.
It's based on the musical, and the musical is not 6 hours long.
No.
So,
but Wicked Cinematic
I haven't seen the musical. I've read the book. I like the book.
Well, they're releasing some Barbie dolls based on Wicked. Did you know about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Because somebody made a little bit of a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Mattel accidentally linked a porn site on Wicked doll packaging. Barbie producer Mattel has issued an apology after customers spotted its Wicked Edition dolls listed an adult website on the packaging. Toy merchandise mistakenly directed customers to the homepage of Wicked Pictures Pornographic Movie Studio instead of the correct wickedmovie.com. I love how the article will not type wicked.com.
Right.
Even though that's it's icky. No, fuck you. Cover it. Damn it. Quote, we deeply regret this unfortunate error and are taking immediate action to remedy this. Parents are advised that the misprinted incorrect website is not appropriate for children. Tell said the dolls, which have been released to coincide with Universal's film adaptation of the Tony Award-winning musical, someone's batting their word count, are primarily sold in the U.S., and the error was a misprint. It's unclear how many of the mislabeled toys, which were advertised for children aged 4 and up, have already been distributed to stores. According to the Hollywood Reporter, impacted products from the toy line are currently being pulled from shelves at various retailers, including Walmart, Best Buy, and Amazon. Mattel has advised customers who have already purchased the dolls, which retail between $25 to $40, goddamn, to discard the product packaging or obscure the link. Some are taking financial advantage of the blunder, however. Products advertised to specifically include the printing error are being listed on eBay for hundreds of dollars.
Of course they are.
Collectors are weird fucking things.
That's a collector's item now.
And I say this as someone who has come both from, Star Wars toys when I was a little kid to guitar shit now that I'm an adult.
You know what really amuses me about this?
Huh.
Is in the Wicked book, there is an orgy. I forget which character it is, but one of the characters gets fucked by a tiger person at a public orgy.
So what you're saying is that whoever was responsible, they were just trying to make it, book accurate, right?
Exactly. It's weirdly, accidentally authentic marketing. And as I understand it, the tiger fucking orgy was taken out of the musical. But that's what tickled me when I first saw this, is I was like, oh, they're just paying an homage. We interrupt
your regularly scheduled fuckery to the fact that Charlie is chasing his tail.
Yeah.
Or he was chasing his tail. Hi, buddy. You good back there?
I'm fine.
You good? You got that? You got a hold of that bad boy? You okay?
Everything's fine.
Okay, just checking in, man.
Yes, it is a philosophy club scene in the book.
Yeah. So because the weirdest little things make something with Star Wars toys. I remember the stupid. There's a Luke Skywalker with they used to put the lightsabers in the little slider up their arm, and there's one with the wrong color, and that was stupid. There's a Jawa that has a felt cape instead of vinyl, and that was worth cajillion dollars. There is big head Han Solo and little head Han Solo, and it's so weird the things people fixate on just because there's not a lot of it, and it becomes valuable.
Yeah,
this is in my head, Tara. I've got this stupid shit in my head. That's what Star Wars did to me.
Star Wars, and I don't know if Star Wars might have been a mistake.
Might have been, yeah.
Controversial take. Because the whole point of Star Wars is the Empire was built on fascist regimes, right?
Yeah.
And everybody decided Darth Vader was cool, and now look where the fuck we are.
Well, where we're going now is Vermont. God save me from people who try get it in their heads to do crime without a brain in their mind to understand how to do crime. This is I'm going to go out there criming. How hard could it be? Man threw hundreds of nails, screws into Vermont road parking lots. Police say a Vermont man spread hundreds of nails and screws along a road and parking area in Bradford on Wednesday. Workers at Main Street Business waved down a passing police officer after spotting a man throwing nails. See, the thing is, number one, and I shouldn't be telling you this. Number one, if you are you should know this. If you don't know this, fuck you. If you're going to be out criming, perhaps consider a time when there are not people around to see you criming. Yeah. If there are people to see you criming, don't do crime.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've watched any, Law and Order or anything, but they have this thing called witnesses, where someone can see you do something and say, hey, they did a bad, and you're in trouble. I know. It's crazy, right?
Super unfair.
Officers caught up with James Denman, 54, of Hartford in the driveway of the Bradford town office, where they say he was throwing screws and nails into the road under a parked police cruiser. Now, look, fuck the police, right? But this is red cape in front of a bull, dipshit.
Yeah.
Everything they have cameras all over their shit. They're quite famous for having cameras all over their shit. Why would you?
Also, why?
Why? Yes, that's. Police and transportation
is this
workers.
Like a little miniature Project Mayhem thing?
They picked up hundreds of nails and screws in the road and parking areas from the town office to the Dollar General store. But they say it's likely some remain, especially in the parking areas on Main Street. Anyone who drove through the parked areas and has damaged tires should contact Bradford Police Sergeant Schaefer. You know what happens every time that this is the gift that keeps on giving. Because every time one of them tires pops, that's like $200 or $300 at a go.
Yeah.
And that escalates to how much trouble you're in. So I remember we had a story similar to this like a while back. Someone was doing this like perpetually, but they couldn't catch him. Do you know why they couldn't catch him, Tara? He kept doing it.
Run out during rush hour?
Like 2 a.m. Ain't nobody see shit. Clip says there's something screwy here. Why in the fuck?
I mean, it's Vermont. I get it. You're bored. But just like drink some maple syrup or something.
Going to Maine next. So we're a big nor'easter up here this week. This is from Portland, Maine. Once again, witnesses and criming. I don't know how many people have seen like the jackass go, just give the teller a note and they'll give you money and it's the perfect crime. Well, there are a couple things about that. First of all, don't do your crime while you're sitting in your fucking getaway car. Man sentenced after threatening to set off car bomb during bank robbery.
While he's in the car?
Westbrook man will spend 3 years behind bars after threatening to detonate a car bomb during a bank robbery in South Portland. The judge sentenced 41-year-old Jason Arsenault on Wednesday to 3 years in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. He's ordered to pay $1,700 in restitution. According to court documents, Arsenault pulled up to the drive-through window of the Key Bank on Gorham Road, wearing a black winter hat, sunglasses, and a black mask covering his face. So you disguised yourself in your own. Authorities say he sent a note to the teller. He sent a note to the teller using the pneumatic tube that read, "Car bomb, no cops alarms, or we all die. 50,000 in 20s. According to court records, the teller placed some money in the pneumatic tube, and Arsenault took the cash and drove away. If he only had to pay $1,700 in restitution, and he asked for 50, Well, part of your
Don't get
problem is
greedy.
well, part of the problem is you can't count. That seems to be an issue when you're about to rob a bank to know how money works. Using multiple surveillance cameras, investigators were able to trace the vehicle's movements and capture an image of Arsenault's face, leading to identification. 6 days after the robbery, Arsenault was arrested in Portland, confessed the robbery, and directed investigators to the money, which was hidden in a backpack in Baxter Woods in Portland. The backpack and all but $1,700 in stolen funds were recovered. Dipshit. Just that's not how the.
So, like, here's the thing, though.
Perfect crime.
You're not even inside the bank. So basically, you threatened to blow yourself up.
Right.
If they didn't give you money.
I mean, the other option here is to just,
if you're the teller. All the bank employees reasonably have to do is get the fuck away from that window.
Hit the deck. Hit the deck and start moving. It'll take you all of 2 seconds. Hit the fucking deck. This sounds like a self-correcting. It sounds like a self-correcting problem to me.
Yeah, like
you have to wonder if he tried this at another bank earlier in the day, and they it's like, oh shit. Now what? Fuck.
Like, just move everybody to the other side of the bank and call the cops. You didn't think this through, buddy. You didn't think this through.
Like,
not a great plan.
The vehicle, the reason they have getaway vehicles is, number one, it's one they can ditch. And number two, it's that they don't bring the vehicle in the fucking bank. It's supposed to be something that, is not connected to you.
Right.
I am tired of our criminals being this just terrible.
Yeah.
What happened to craftsmanship, Tara? What happened? What's happening is skills are not being passed down.
No.
Criminals are not taking the time in our community to mentor young criminals today. There so much knowledge, institutional knowledge is being lost. I bet these kids
wants
can't
to be a crime influencer.
I bet these kids can't even fucking hotwire anything. I bet you. Well,
does hotwiring even work anymore?
It's actually a good point. Let's go to the other side of things. And we have video. Let's go from amateur criminals to amateur superheroes. Except this is the dumbest. Let me introduce you one and all to Cybertruck Man.
What?
Furious driver appears to use rented Cybertruck as battering ram to attack package thief.
10 out of 10, no notes.
We'll do that one again.
Because it's not yours. You didn't buy one, but you wrecked it. And you took out a porch pirate.
A vigilante who rented a neon green Cybertruck on the car sharing app Turo seems to have taken justice in their hands by chasing down a porch pirate, forcing them off the road, and ramming them into a nearby tree.
Okay. You hurt somebody. Oh, they were in their car. Okay, that's different.
Yeah, they were no.
He didn't run down a person.
Oh no, we wouldn't be talking about this story if he splattered a guy with the fucking car.
That's true.
Footage of the bizarre event shared by the Cybertruck's owner, Stephen Phelps, on Facebook, shows the brutalist pickup accelerating after spotting an individual running to their car with what happens to be a package in their hands. Seconds later, the Cybertruck catches up with the black sedan of the accused porch pirate, hindering it from following a left turn in the road and forcing it to plow into a nearby tree. Cybertruck then crashes into the back of the porch pirate's vehicle or makes a sandwich with the burglar's car and the tree. So, couple things here. Number one, the rental. That fucker is the guy who owns the Cybertruck is a little bit fucked. I don't understand why anyone would be renting those out.
Yeah. I don't understand why people rent out their own car anyway.
Right?
I don't fucking trust people.
It was an $800 rental.
But then again, this is also somebody who, one, bought a Cybertruck, and two, painted it neon green.
No, that's not paint, Tara. That's not paint. That's a vinyl wrap.
Oh. Either way, like, you actually found a way to make a Cybertruck uglier. So I don't really feel that bad for you.
Worse yet, Tesla's brutalist pickup truck has already garnered a reputation for being nearly impossible to repair. Unless the car maker decides to issue Phelps. Unless the car maker decides to issue Phelps with an entirely new vehicle, it's likely the truck won't be in a drivable state for quite some time. Nobody can fix them but Tesla. Nobody has the parts. So that's the car.
Elon
the other
Musk
thing
is
is
such a genius.
You thought you could do, you ran it wasn't just a tree, it was a tree in somebody's fucking yard. You're lucky he hit a tree. You're fucking lucky. Yeah. Fucking Michael Knight, because he might have hit a fucking house with people and kids.
Or
then
a
what
person.
The fuck are you gonna do? Or yeah.
Like, what the fuck was in that package?
Like probably a can opener or some shit.
Clearly you don't make smart purchasing decisions.
Just admittedly, porch pirates are some bullshit. But guess what? You had all the evidence. That's the thing that's driving me crazy. You had video of it, meaning you had all the evidence, all of it on tape. And even if the cops won't do shit, because the cops tend not to do shit, that's still enough identifying information that they could actually take the fucker to court. If you got their license plate and their video of it, take them to fucking claims court. Let them fucking have to deal with that shit.
And it's probably enough evidence to get a refund or a replacement of whatever you ordered.
There's that too. But oh no, you had to just make everything worse, which that's kind of the Cybertruck in a nutshell, isn't it?
Exactly.
Draco, they're not that popular is the thing. There's less than, I think, there's not that many of them.
I mean, I think at least a third of the ones in circulation are in Denver. For some reason.
Yeah. One more this week. And I say just a whole bunch of irony. I say this. YouTube was a fucking mistake. Although this wasn't just YouTube. This guy is on every goddamn thing because he keeps getting kicked off. So there is this young shit who goes by the name of Johnny Somali.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different young shit.
There are many of them. His real name is Ramsey Khalid Ismail. Ismail. Ramsey Khalid Ismail. That's his real name. What he does is he goes to other countries and deliberately tries to make them angry at him and videotapes.
Oh, so he's Borat.
Except he doesn't really have anything to hide behind, and he actually breaks the law. Well, now Johnny Somali is facing 10 years in prison in South Korea. Well, Johnny Somali's recent antics in South Korea could land the streamer in prison for up to 10 years. Infamous streamer and YouTube content creator has been arrested there, not allowed to leave the country as the investigation is underway. He's been repeatedly banned from streaming platforms like Twitch and Kick. Let me tell you, do you know what you have to do to get Twitch? They'll ban you for a lot of things, but do you know what you have to do to get banned from Kick?
I don't know what Kick is.
Kick is like this platform that's like, if you get kicked off Twitch, it's like, well, we're gonna make our own platform with blackjack and hookers, mainly blackjack because it's all financed by sports betting.
So if you can't Twitch, you have to Kick.
Yeah, and if to get banned from Kick, you have to do like bestiality or something. That's the bar. So if you get kicked off of Kick, you really are a fucker. Because they're like, even they don't want your ass. Somali seems to enjoy stirring up controversy wherever he goes, with both Jerusalem and Japan banning him from returning. Now Somali is potentially facing 10 years of jail time after behaving in a similar way in South Korea. Streamer is now being held on charges of narcotics possession, which is a big deal in the country, carrying a potentially decade-long criminal sentence. Initially arrested for his protection, the streamer was initially amused by his apparent police protection, taunting the cop car and drinking alcohol. Now facing this potential jail sentence, Somali has allegedly become repentant, apologizing for his actions and claiming that he's a young person who made a mistake and he wants to grow as a man and he's just a little birthday boy. He didn't actually say that, but you know. It's not clear what narcotics he allegedly had on his person. To recap, Somali was arrested following his actions in the country on October, triggering the general public, leading to multiple assaults upon him. Yeah, this was a wonderful thing that happened. He started off with, there's a statue of peace in South Korea, and it's a memorial to the comfort women who were forced into nasty slavery crap in Japan during the war. And he started making out with it and twerking on it. And that pissed off a lot of people. So here's what South Korea did. They are very online. Like, if you think we're online, like every single person in South Korea has like fiber optic internet in like straight to their house. Like, it's in the bathroom. It's all over the fucking place. Fiber optic internet. And what they did was, when they realized this chuckle fuck was running around doing this shit, people put out a bounty on him. If you go and clock him, people would pay you. So they started chasing him around, and they found out what hotel he was in, and they started going inside going, Johnny, like fucking warriors, come out to play. So he pissed off everybody. And then, like, just to give you an idea about how dumb this guy was, he threatened when he was going to go to Korea, he was going to assault one of the members of BTS. If you don't know, even you know BTS. Even you know, don't fuck with the K-pop stands.
I think they're allowed to kill you for that there.
Yeah, that might be in the law.
Like, those guys are sainthood.
No jury would ever convict.
No.
If your ass got no one, if you
that's like coming here and saying I'm going to knock out Dolly Parton.
Oh hell no!
Like, you don't get to do that.
That shit would be like Hands Across America, except they'd be throwing them.
Yeah.
Sea to shine and see.
Catch these hands across America.
So yeah, South Korea, you can keep him. Like, he was going on fucking buses and blaring North Korean music and shit. Just doing all this antisocial crap for views.
This is his whole shtick?
That's his whole shtick.
This is like what he does for a living.
Can you imagine how much fucking money I could make if I was a sociopath? Just,
I mean, I would probably tap out.
I'd travel the world. I'd see far off exotic places. Be rolling in cash.
This is a job? Just apparently being a fucking piece of shit is a job?
Yes.
And I know there's going to be all kinds of comments about that. I know, but like,
yes,
literally just being a piece of shit and recording it on your phone is a job. I'm nice to cats for my job. We're different.
You don't send him. That's the first thing we learn. If you South Korea, you can keep him. We do not want him.
Clearly, this is a child, because do you remember in the 90s, there was like a whole genre of movies about dumb Americans who went to Asian countries and did drugs and spent the rest of their lives in horrible prisons.
Mm-hmm.
There were like 5 of those movies in the same year. I don't know why we did that.
Mm. Well, he's yours now. You're welcome.
You can have them. You can have them.
We have learned that if you see someone being a porch pirate, your first instinct should not be engage turbo boost.
Yeah.
Right?
Proportionate response.
You're not the fucking A-team. We've learned that if you're going to try to rob a bank, don't do it while inside the getaway vehicle.
Don't do it while a moron.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you're going to do criming, don't do it while people can watch you doing the crime. It's a little tricky there. We've learned that someone at Mattel either is very bad at proofreading or really loves the book version of Wicked. Hard to tell which.
I respect that, I'm being honest.
And finally, we learned that the day after the election, someone released 43 monkeys. Now, can we say if there's
monkeys loose?
Can we say for certain if correlation is causation? No. Can we enjoy it anyway? Yes. Yes.
That's just the cabinet.